Hello, friends. Mother Shamdili, Lessons in Effort, Planning, and Unforeseen Challenges, retelling the fable. In a quiet rustic village surrounded by gently swaying fields of grain, there lived a devoted woman named Shamdili. Known for her piety, calm demeanor, and tireless devotion to her household, she lived a simple yet disciplined life, always attuned to the rhythms of nature and the needs of her community. One sunny morning, word arrived that a revered guest would be visiting her home. Determined to offer the best hospitality, Shamdili prepared to cook a meal worthy of her guest's presence. Yet when she checked her pantry, she found only a small quantity of rice left, barely enough for a modest meal. Undeterred, she went door to door, seeking enough grains to supplement her stock. After gathering the grains, she began the meticulous process of cleaning, washing, and drying them under the warm sun. Each grain was handled with care, ensuring it was spotless, pure, and ready for cooking. As she arranged the rice under the sun, a small bird landed on the grains, scattering a few. Shamdili gently removed the disturbed grains and resumed her task, redoubling her efforts to protect the rice. As the sun climbed higher, a sudden gust of wind blew through the courtyard. The carefully spread grains were scattered in every direction, rolling across the floor and some even slipping under the stones. Shamdili patiently collected them again, washing and drying them once more under the unforgiving sun. Her brow was damp with sweat, yet her resolve remained firm. Finally, the rice was ready. She prepared the meal with love and devotion, imagining the smile on her guest's face. Just as she was about to serve, a dog entered the courtyard and urinated over the rice, spoiling the entire effort. Shamdili's heart sank. Despite all her careful planning, meticulous effort, and unwavering commitment, the outcome was ruined by circumstances beyond her control. In that moment, Shamdili closed her eyes and whispered to herself, "Whatever happens, the outcome is in the hands of the divine." Though saddened, she understood that sometimes, despite our best efforts, external factors can overturn even the most diligent work. Moral analysis, effort versus unforeseen factors. This story illustrates the essential life lesson that no matter how much effort, planning, or care we invest, outcomes are often influenced by unforeseen circumstances. Life is unpredictable. Shamdili's painstaking efforts to clean, dry, and protect the rice were disrupted by the bird, wind, and dog, forces outside her control. Similarly, in life, unexpected challenges can undermine even our best prepared plans. Resilience over frustration. The story teaches resilience. While external factors may disrupt outcomes, maintaining composure and adaptability ensures continued effort without despair. Planning requires contingencies. Complete control is an illusion. Effective planning includes anticipating risks, preparing for surprises, and accepting that not everything will go as intended. Humility and acceptance. Recognizing that some outcomes depend on external forces encourages humility, patience, and acceptance of what cannot be controlled. Corporate reflections, planning, risk management, and teamwork. In the corporate world, Shamdili's story resonates strongly with project management, resource planning, and strategic execution. Project planning and execution. Teams may meticulously plan projects, aligning resources, timelines, and responsibilities. Yet, unforeseen challenges, market changes, regulatory shifts, or technical glitches can derail even the most thorough plans. Shamdili's rice symbolizes projects or deliverables carefully nurtured, yet vulnerable to external disruption. Dependency on key resources. Over reliance on a single person, vendor, or process can create fragility. Just as Shamdili depended on her small supply of rice, projects can fail if critical resources are unavailable or compromised. Diversifying support and building redundancy is essential. Managing unexpected risks. Corporate birds, wind, and dogs appear in many forms. Client requirement changes, software bugs, sudden absenteeism, or regulatory hurdles. Successful leaders anticipate risk, develop contingency plans, and remain agile in response. Team collaboration and preparedness. Encouraging proactive communication and cross functional support can prevent single points of failure. Teams that collaborate effectively can adapt to disruptions, minimizing impact on outcomes. Leadership lessons. Leaders should cultivate patience and resilience within their teams, emphasizing effort, learning, and adaptation over rigid expectation of perfection. Celebrating diligence and recognizing that external factors may affect results strengthens organizational morale. Personal reflections, navigating life's unpredictable challenges. Shamdili's experience offers insights for personal life management. Accepting life's unpredictability, life often presents events beyond our control: illness during exams, traffic delays, or sudden family emergencies. Recognizing this helps manage expectations and reduce stress. Persistence and adaptability. Even when efforts fail due to unforeseen events, resilience allows us to try again, learn, and adjust strategies. Shamdili did not abandon her work, she simply adapted to circumstances. Planning with flexibility, preparing for contingencies, just as Shamdili could have protected the rice with a cover, can mitigate risks in personal projects, travel, or household management. Managing frustration and emotional response, accepting that external factors may undo our plans reduces frustration and supports mental well being. Patience, like Shamdili's, becomes a tool for endurance. Lessons in humility. Success is not entirely in our hands. External forces, nature, people, or circumstances play a role. Gratitude for effort rather than only outcomes helps maintain balance. Corporate analogies, risks, contingency, and agility. Project management. Meticulous preparation can still fail if risks are ignored. Teams must identify possible disruptions and prepare mitigation strategies. Vendor and resource management. Avoid overdependence on a single resource, process, or individual. Multiple support channels and backups reduce vulnerability. Client expectations. Just as Shamdili could not control external events, businesses cannot control every client or market reaction. Clear communication and adaptability safeguard project success. Agile mindset. Embracing change, learning from failure, and adjusting approaches mirrors Shamdili's patient repetition of drying and cleaning rice. Agile teams adapt to unforeseen challenges without losing momentum. Leadership patience. Leaders must accept that not all results reflect effort alone. They must encourage learning, resilience, and process improvement rather than punitive reactions to failure. Personal life analogies. Education and exams. Studying rigorously may still be affected by unforeseen illness or stress on the day of the exam. The lesson is to prepare diligently while accepting uncertainties. Event planning. Weddings, parties, or ceremonies often face last minute disruptions. Flexibility, patience, and contingency planning minimize disappointment. Financial planning. Investments, savings, and business ventures carry inherent risk. Even careful planning may be disrupted by market forces, emphasizing diversification and risk awareness. Relationships and communication. Misunderstandings, miscommunications, or unexpected conflicts are part of personal life. Accepting unpredictability allows better emotional management. Integrating lessons for work and life. Shamdili's story teaches four universal lessons applicable across contexts. Effort matters, but so does acceptance. Diligence is critical, but the outcome may not fully depend on effort. Balance striving with patience. Contingency planning. Anticipate disruptions and prepare alternative strategies. In corporate or personal projects, flexible planning ensures resilience. Resilience builds character. Repeated attempts despite setbacks cultivate patience, learning, and problem solving. Humility and perspective recognize forces beyond control, nature, circumstances, or others' actions. Gratitude for progress rather than attachment to perfection sustains morale. Conclusion, effort, planning, and embracing uncertainty. The fable of Mother Shamdili reminds us that no amount of careful planning, hard work, or vigilance guarantees a perfect outcome. Nature, circumstance, and chance, symbolized by the bird, wind, and dog, can disrupt even the most meticulous efforts. In life and work, success involves persistent effort, strategic planning, flexibility, and resilience. Outcomes may be unpredictable, but the quality of our preparation, attitude, and adaptability shapes long-term results. Whether managing corporate projects, planning personal goals, or navigating daily challenges, Shamdili's experience offers a timeless reminder: work diligently, plan wisely, but accept that life's dogs and winds will inevitably appear. Humility, patience, and adaptability ensure that even when outcomes falter, we continue to grow, learn, and persevere. Yours, Ravi Shankar Avadhanam.